3 Nights of Wifely Devotion. I am a 28-year-old obstetrician who opened an ultrasound clinic to serve my community. Fortunately, my clinic thrives with a steady stream of patients. My career is flourishing, and I take pride in being a beautiful, charismatic woman standing on the cusp of success. My husband, Hugh, is a well-known actor and model. Everyone says I'm lucky, successful in my career and married to a handsome, famous man. From the outside, my life seems perfectly happy, but deep in my heart, I carry an unspoken sorrow, a marriage that brings me no joy. Some might judge me, thinking I'm a woman with insatiable desires. But please, hear me out and try to understand my perspective. Hugh is always busy, often away from home. He films for months at a time, returning for just a day or two before rushing off to the next project. We're a young couple, yet we spend so little time together. It breaks my heart, but his demanding career leaves me helpless. He's constantly occupied, leaving me alone at home with my mother-in-law. The strain of living apart from my husband, combined with the tension of navigating a difficult mother-in-law relationship, has pushed our marriage to a breaking point. My mother-in-law, Mrs. Hong, is 55 and clings to outdated traditions. In this modern 4.0 era, she insists on rigid, old-fashioned rules. She demands I dress modestly, fortress-like, she says, even at home with just the two of us. No shorts, and pants must cover my knees. During the day, my work keeps me busy, but at night, loneliness consumes me. I yearn to be held by my husband, but his absence makes that impossible. This afternoon, while working, Hugh called to say he'd be home tonight and staying for a while since his next shoot is nearby. Overjoyed, I left work early, went to the market, and bought ingredients for his favorite dishes. Seeing my haul, my mother-in-law remarked, "So much food? It's just the two of us, how will we eat it all?" "Mother, Hugh's coming home tonight. Didn't he tell you?" She sighed, "No, that boy only cares about his wife now. So disappointing." "It's not like that, Mother. He's just busy." My mother-in-law often seems jealous of me, but I brush it off, knowing she's alone. My father-in-law passed away long ago, and Hugh, her only son, now shares his affection with me. She must feel lonely. I'm careful never to show affection with Hugh in front of her. I love and respect her, but she doesn't reciprocate. When Hugh's away, she scrutinizes my every move, reporting trivial matters to him. Caught between his mother and me, Hugh struggles, but she uses my childlessness to criticize me. I get regular checkups, and my health is fine, but Hugh's rarely home during my fertile days. I suggested he get tested, but my mother-in-law snapped, "If anyone's faulty, it's you. My son is perfect. If you can't bear a child, I'll find him another wife." That evening, Hugh returned. He kissed my cheek and said, "My love, your husband's home. Tired?" "A bit. You've been filming all day, your back must ache. Want a massage later?" "Perfect. I'll go call Mom, she's missed me." I always encourage Hugh to check in with his mother and me when he's away, but he's often too careless to call more than once or twice. After dinner, we chatted in the living room. By 10 p.m., I went to bed, leaving Hugh talking with his mother. As I left, she began badmouthing me. "Hugh, your wife's been acting strange, always dolled up, wearing makeup and trendy clothes. With you gone, who's she dressing up for?" "Mom, why say that? She's just changed a bit. She's different from when she first came here. I suspect something's off." She sneered, "You're too naive. If she betrays you, don't say I didn't warn you." I overheard and felt furious but held it in. I waited for Hugh nearly an hour, longing for him. When he finally came to bed, he didn't embrace me passionately. He just lay down, hugged me briefly, and fell asleep, snoring within minutes. I tried to get his attention, but he slept soundly, oblivious to his wife. After 3 months apart, we only held each other through the night. By the third day, my excitement faded when I accidentally saw messages on his phone. I snooped and found him texting Gwyn Hoa, his co-star. They were filming a romantic movie together, playing passionate lovers. Though the messages seemed innocent, jealousy and pain consumed me. After his 3-day break, he left to film again, and Gwyn Hoa picked him up. From the balcony, I watched him get into her car, my heart breaking. I began to suspect he was unfaithful, explaining his coldness. I resolved to uncover the truth. All day, I was anxious, consumed by these thoughts. After work, I drove 30 minutes to the film set. From a distance, I saw Hugh and Gwyn Hoa filming a passionate kiss. Though it was just acting, it shattered me. Tears streamed down my face as I recalled how long it had been since we kissed like that. Unable to bear it, I drove home. That night, he returned late. Exhausted, we turned away from each other, silent. On Sunday morning, after breakfast, he left for filming. My mother-in-law sighed, "Poor Hugh, working day and night. What if he gets sick?" I blurted out, "He enjoys filming, Mother. He has plenty of motivation on set, no need to worry." She glared, "What's that supposed to mean? Should I ask him myself? Are you mocking my son? Or are you jealous because you don't earn as much or aren't as famous?" "Mother, I'm content with my work. Please don't say that." She scoffed, "Your tiny clinic, how much could it make? My son earns billions per film." Angry, I retorted, "You praise his earnings, but where's that money? You keep it locked away. The money for our groceries, utilities, and household comes from my little clinic." She wailed, "So you're keeping score with your mother-in-law? How dare you disrespect me?" "I'm not keeping score. Why exaggerate?" She screamed, "You may fool my son, but not me. I'll tell him your true colors." She called Hugh, ranting about me. Exhausted, I didn't bother explaining. From the living room, I overheard her sobbing to him, "Your wife counts every penny with me. I only have you, and she treats me like this. I'm old and useless, please understand. Maybe I'll eat alone to not burden you." After her performance, she wiped her tears, acting as if nothing happened. I was stunned by her theatrics. Soon after, Hugh called, berating me. "What's wrong with you, Gwyn? Mom's all I have left since Dad passed. You should cherish her. She's old, who will she rely on if you mistreat her? I know everything you do. If you can't love her, think carefully, maybe we should part ways." His words hit like ice water. I stayed calm, "You've misunderstood me. I've never mistreated or calculated with her. Don't judge based on one side, see for yourself." Coldly, he replied, "I don't want to argue. No wife is irreplaceable, but I only have one mother. Understand?" Bitterly, I said, "If that's how you feel, I have nothing more to say, Hugh." He hung up. I sat in silence, reflecting. Since we married, he always sided with his mother, right or wrong. Disappointment overwhelmed me. In a moment of impulse, I texted, "Do you want a divorce?" He replied instantly, "Up to you." The message cut deep. I didn't cry, but I couldn't smile either. Feeling trapped, I slipped into a stunning bodycon dress, did my makeup, and left the house. At a luxurious bar, I ordered fine wine and sipped alone. The alcohol deepened my sorrow. Around me, wealthy, youthful men glanced my way. Tipsy, a handsome man approached. "Drinking alone? Feeling down?" I smiled, a bit. "Join me?" We drank together. I needed someone to confide in, not caring who he was or revealing my name. He leaned in, whispering, "Want to try a no-strings-attached night?" I looked at him, tempted by the idea of filling the void in my heart. I nodded, "Why not?" He murmured, "Let's go, baby." I set clear boundaries. One night, no attachments. He agreed, and we went to a hotel. But he disappointed me, no foreplay, no kisses, just rushed actions that left me unfulfilled. Sobering up, I felt guilty and ashamed for betraying Hugh. I vowed never to repeat it, paid for the room, and returned home to fulfill my duties. Men, it seemed, were all the same. I resolved to stay loyal to Hugh and forget others. I made amends, bringing fruits and juices to Hugh's set for him and the crew. But each visit, I saw him filming romantic scenes with actresses. This time, he was shirtless in briefs, Gwyn Hoa in a sultry bikini. Jealousy surged, but I counted to 100 to stay calm. Smiling stiffly, I approached, "Darling, tired?" He replied flatly, "Not really. Why are you here?" "I came to see you and brought snacks for everyone." His words embarrassed me in front of the crew, but the screenwriter intervened, "Hugh, don't be like that. She's so thoughtful." She thanked me, urging me not to mind him. The crew was warm, but Hugh and Hoa seemed annoyed by my presence. During filming, Hoa fumbled, requiring 10 retakes. Hugh sulked, ignoring me, glued to his phone. I stayed, wanting Hoa to know Hugh was married. Yet she flaunted herself, even linking arms with him at a crew dinner. I pushed her aside, taking his arm. Darling, our car's over there. Hoa snapped. Hugh, you forgot to drive me? He turned. Oh, right. You drive yourself, Hoa, I'll take her. She smirked triumphantly as he fetched her car, leaving me behind. Furious but composed, I said, don't go too far, Hoa. Hugh's married, back off. She sneered, scared of losing him? If you're not confident, divorce him. We're in love. I snapped, you're proud of breaking up a family? She taunted, very proud. Stay away from Hugh, or you'll regret it. I retorted, think I'm scared? You'll pay for stealing someone's husband. She whispered, Hugh says being with you is boring, unsatisfying. I clenched my fists, itching to hit her, but the crew returned, and I restrained myself. She strutted to Hugh, who drove her away without a word to me. Enraged, I chased their car. At a red light, Hoa smirked mockingly. Losing control, I rammed their car's rear. My car crumpled, theirs dented. I hit again. Hugh and Hoa yelled, Are you insane, Gwyn? You hit my car? Want to die? I lowered my window. Darling, if I die, I'll take you with me. Till death do us part, right? I smirked and rammed again, knocking off their license plate. Panicked, they fled, leaving the car door open. I smashed it off. They disappeared, leaving me with 2 wrecked cars. Bystanders called the police, who cuffed me for disorderly conduct and property damage. But I felt exhilarated. As famous actors, Hugh and Hoa would suffer most from a scandal, while I'd be fine. I expected hefty fines, but the police only required a written promise not to repeat the offense. Surprised, I asked, no compensation? They replied, sign this and go. Did my husband handle this? We're just following orders. I suspected Hugh and Hoa paid to hush it up, fearing embarrassment. At home, my mother-in-law berated me. You caused trouble, didn't you? Trying to ruin your husband? I countered, you always defend him. Do you ever consider me? Is your son human and I'm just cattle? She hissed, you're worse than cattle. If anything happens to my son, I'll kill you. I sighed, you know I crashed into their car. Do you know why? You call me thoughtless, but you're the one not thinking. They're in love, Hoa admitted it. For 3 months, Hugh hasn't touched me, proving he's with someone else. She shouted, nonsense. They're just co-stars. Stop arguing and clean the house. I retreated to my room, feeling trapped. Divorce? At 11 p.m., Hugh returned, exhausted, and placed divorce papers on the table. Sign it. We're done. I'm tired of you. Bitterly, I said, you cheat, then claim exhaustion. Want a divorce to be with your lover? You're despicable, Hugh. He replied, what you did today was worse than my affair. I won't press charges, so don't push it. I yelled, it's because of you. If you hadn't neglected me, if she hadn't provoked me, I wouldn't have snapped. Coldly, he said, I'm done arguing. Sign. I signed the papers. Our marriage ended. Was it his infidelity or my failure to keep him? Seeing him take the papers and leave broke my heart, but I couldn't hold on. My mother-in-law saw him. Where are you going so late? Mom, go to sleep. I'll be back in a few days. She saw the papers. You and Gwyn are divorcing? Is the affair with Hoa real? Hugh nodded, yes. She asked, are you sure? Divorce is hard to undo. I know. Rest, Mom. I'm leaving. He left for Hoa, starting a new life. The next day, I moved to my clinic, avoiding my parents' home and the shame of explaining. My mother-in-law said, where are you going? Leaving means no turning back. I smiled bitterly. Last night, you cursed me like an enemy. Now this? I tried to save my marriage, but he wanted out. I'm done. She sighed and walked away. I moved to the clinic, where loneliness hit hard. After work, only sadness and emptiness remained. I didn't know how to ease the pain. At the divorce hearing, I looked at Hugh one last time. With no children, it was quick. Afterward, I had no reason to see him again. Watching him leave with Hoa, who smirked triumphantly, broke me. You lost, Gwyn. He chose me. I sighed. This isn't about winning or losing. Are you proud of stealing someone's husband? Very, she replied. Keep smiling. I hope you treat him well. Watching my ex-husband walk away with another woman hurt, but I couldn't cry. It was truly over. I returned to my clinic, diving into work to numb the pain of my failed marriage. 6 months later, during a holiday, I went to the beach with friends. Seeing them happy with their husbands, I felt envious, recalling my early days with Hugh. We were once the perfect couple on such trips. Now, he'd left me for another. Friends urged me to find someone new, but I forced a smile, hiding my pain. While my friends swam, I sat alone, sipping coconut water, feeling out of place. Then I saw Hoa with a strange man, holding hands intimately at a hotel. No Hugh. So, she was cheating on him after he left me for her. I snapped photos but planned to stay silent. Hugh and I were done. Fatefully, I ran into Hoa on the beach. Seeing me, she pushed the man away. I asked, Hoa, is that your boyfriend? The man nodded. Yes, I'm her boyfriend. What's up? I said, so that's it. You left my ex-husband already? He abandoned me for you, and now you're with someone else? She stammered, what are you talking about? I never dated your ex. I laughed, too scared to admit it? I don't care anymore. If he's betrayed, it's not my problem. I walked away, acting indifferent, but my mind lingered on Hugh. Had they broken up? I considered calling him but stopped myself. Their drama wasn't my concern. After the holiday, I returned to my clinic, working tirelessly. Yet, Hugh haunted my thoughts. Hoa's betrayal lingered in my mind. Realizing I still loved him, I called, Hugh, it's Gwyn. Hey, what's up? Just checking in. Can we meet? Sure. I'm free today. Coffee at our old spot, 2 p.m.? Great. My heart raced as I prepared, wearing the white dress he once gave me. At the cafe, memories flooded back, our dates, his proposal here. Tears welled up. Did he remember, or had he forgotten? I sat, lost in nostalgia. Hugh arrived late. Sorry, you waited long? No, I just got here. He looked thinner, tanned. I asked, you look worn out. Tough times? Same old. You've changed, Gwyn. You look different. Just gained a bit. Makes me prettier, right? He smiled. Yeah, even more beautiful. We chatted, reminiscing and laughing. It felt like we'd never been so at ease when married. Post-divorce, we were oddly comfortable. Eventually, I brought up Hoa. How are you? Still with her? Things are fine. We're marrying by year-end. Congrats. Thanks. You seeing anyone? No, still single. I'm scared of more heartbreak. Don't think like that. Being with someone's better than being alone. What did you want to talk about? I hesitated. I'm not sure if I should say. On April 30th, I saw Hoa at the beach with another man. His face darkened. You saw her with a boyfriend? You sure? I'm sure. I have photos. I showed him images of Hoa with the man at the hotel. He paled, muttering, damn it. She's still seeing that guy behind my back. Wait, you knew she was cheating? He admitted bitterly, she was with him before but swore she ended it. And now this. I said, I thought you had it all. Turns out, after leaving me, you got played. Furious, Hugh left to confront Hoa. Watching him storm off, I felt a pang of regret. I texted, if you're tired, come back to me. I still care. He read it but didn't reply, likely fuming over Hoa's betrayal. I sat alone, lost in memories. Hugh canceled his shoot and returned to their apartment to check on Hoa. He lied, saying he'd be filming out of town for 3 days, suspecting she'd bring her lover over. Arriving, he rang the bell. Hoa was showering, and Tan, her lover, lounged in briefs. Thinking it was a delivery, Tan opened the door and froze seeing Hugh. What the hell are you doing here? Hugh growled. Tan shot back, I should ask you that. You and Hoa broke up. Why are you here? Hugh clenched his fists. Broke up? We're still together. I leave, and she brings you here? Tan blinked. She said you split 3 months ago. We're dating. Hugh roared, this is my house. You're both done for. He attacked Tan, and they fought at the door. Hoa emerged, wrapped in a towel. Honey, what's the noise? Seeing Hugh, she paled. You're supposed to be filming. If I didn't come back, you'd keep cheating, right? Get out. Hugh threw her and Tan out, tossing her clothes after them. Humiliated, he couldn't forgive her betrayal. Hoa left without remorse. Hugh spiraled, drinking heavily and neglecting work. His crew couldn't reach him, disrupting shoots. A week after our cafe meeting, I still thought of him, wondering about him and Hoa. Finally, he called. What are you doing? Can we meet? Sure, I'm coming. I rushed to his apartment, elated. Inside, I found him drunk, sprawled on the sofa, surrounded by bottles and mess. Hugh, what's wrong? Drinking like this? He slurred. Gwyn, you're here. I'm so tired. You drink too much. Sit up, I'll get lemons to sober you up. I cleaned his place, did laundry, and cared for him like a wife. I wasn't sure why, but I still loved him, hoping for reconciliation. By 10 p.m., I finished. Looking at him sleeping, I whispered, sleep well. I'm leaving. He grabbed my hand. Don't go. Stay with me. When did you wake up? When you were staring. Something on my face? Just missed looking at you. He laughed. Half an hour of staring? Miss me that much? Before I could answer, he pulled me close. My heart raced. What are you doing? Let go. He whispered, stay with me tonight, my love. His words melted my resolve. We kissed passionately, reigniting old flames. After months of longing, we lost ourselves in desire. That night, I was fulfilled, lying in his arms. In my bliss, I forgot contraception. Our lives turned a new page. Realizing we couldn't live without each other, Hugh and I reconciled. He brought me back to his apartment, and I was overjoyed, ignoring friends' and family's warnings. As long as I was with him, nothing else mattered. He resumed filming, and I managed the household, only visiting the clinic for serious cases. One day, as I waited for Hugh, the doorbell rang. It was Hoa. I bristled. What do you want? She gasped. Gwyn? Why are you here? Where's Hugh? We're back together. Stay away, or you'll regret it. Pale, she stammered. No way. You're lying. Why would I? Leave before I lose it. I warned her off, vowing to fight if she lingered. A month later, I discovered I was pregnant. Ecstatic, I called Hugh. He promised to return early. That night, he held me. Gwyn, I'm sorry for hurting you. I'll make it up to you and our baby. No more worries, okay? I love you so much. I love you too. He sighed, guilt-ridden. In a slip, I confessed, don't dwell on the past. I made mistakes too. When you neglected me, I was so low I sought a one-night stand. But it meant nothing. His face darkened. You did what? Yes. He pushed me away, stormed to the living room, and lit a cigarette. I didn't understand his reaction. Exhausted from pregnancy, I fell asleep. By morning, he was gone. I called repeatedly. He ignored me. Finally, he answered. What? I'm busy. I was worried. Are you coming home? Not today. He hung up, cold. Pregnant with his child, I was devastated by his indifference. I couldn't sleep. The next day, I went to his set. He ignored me, colder than ever. I approached. Husband, eaten breakfast? Can we talk? He sighed. I'm busy. Later. I came all this way. Please. I took his hand. Are you mad about the one-night stand? I'm sorry. I was wrong. Forgive me. He said, I'm disappointed, Gwyn. I never thought you'd be that kind of woman. Don't you see how reckless you were? You abandoned me for someone else. I was lost and made a mistake. I'm sorry. What's done is done. Go home, we'll talk later. Tears fell. How could he be so cruel? You betrayed me for months, and I forgave you. I erred once, and you can't? That's unfair. He sneered. Men can stray, but a married woman must stay loyal. Understand? Even if her husband betrays her. You're despicable, but you think I'm no better for one mistake? I slapped him, screaming, I hate you. I walked home, ignoring taxis, wanting solitude. His words crushed me. He could cheat, but I wasn't allowed a single mistake. Knowing about my one-night stand, he turned on me, abandoning me despite my pregnancy. He insulted me, calling me a traitor, while ignoring his own wrongs. I hated myself for loving him and giving him another chance. After a month of happiness, he left again. The pain doubled with our unborn child. I thought we'd be happy forever, especially with a baby. But it fell apart. Crying, I felt abdominal pain from walking while pregnant and rushed to the clinic. Ultimately, Hugh and I parted again. Since we only lived together, moving out was easy. I had our child to focus on, pushing aside negativity to nurture my pregnancy. After 9 months, I gave birth to a girl, named Binan, Peace, hoping she'd have a happy, tranquil life. As a single mother, I felt free. With my daughter by my side, I was content. Busy with the clinic and raising her, time flew. I hadn't seen Hugh in years. Occasionally, I saw him online or on TV, happy with new partners. As a famous actor, he hid his personal life well. Binan, now 3, began asking about her father. I lied, saying he worked abroad, but I couldn't forever. She'd learn the truth eventually. One day, at her preschool, a parent asked, "You're Binan's mom?" "Yes. I'm Minduk's mom. Our kids are close." Minduk said Binan has no dad, is that true? No, her dad works overseas and rarely visits. Oh, that explains it. We never see him pick her up. He'll be back soon. You'll meet him. Great. Bring Binan over to play with Minduk. I'll bake for them. Thanks. All day, I worried. Binan kept asking about her dad, and my lies wouldn't hold. Picking her up, I teased, "Got a boyfriend yet?" "Yes, Minduk. Can we date?" I laughed, "You're 3 and already have a boyfriend? Still clinging to me at night, huh? Keep it up, and I'll spank you." "Okay, mommy." Driving, she asked, "Is Daddy as handsome as that man?" I glanced at a passerby, "Daddy's even handsomer." "Really? Call him. I want a video chat." "I told you, he's in a place with no signal." She screamed, "I want Daddy." "You're lying." "I'm not. Be good, and he'll come back by year-end." I bought her a doll to distract her, but she kept demanding to see her dad. I showed her a random man's Facebook photo, "This is Daddy." Her eyes lit up, "He's so handsome." She kissed the screen, "Call him." "No signal, remember?" "No signal, but he posts photos?" "Call him." I pretended my phone was broken and took her to my parents to shift her focus. But it was temporary, she'd soon see through my lies. Since Binan's birth, Hugh never visited, despite living nearby. A famous actor with many fans, he seemed to forget her. Once, after her birth, he demanded a DNA test, offering 8 million VND monthly if she was his. Furious, I banned him from her life. He vanished. On Binan's 5th birthday, we were eating ice cream at a mall when she shouted, "Daddy." She dropped her cone and ran to a man. I chased her, "Don't run to strangers." She insisted, "It's Daddy. You showed me his picture." The man, surprised, was Hong Dong, the one from the Facebook photo I'd shown her. I apologized, "I'm sorry, she mistook you. Please forgive us." But she clung to him, "It's Daddy. My daddy." Embarrassed, I explained it was a mix-up. She cried, drawing a crowd. To calm her, I invited Hong Dong to our home to talk. Kindly, he agreed, driving us back. Binan clung to him, fearing he'd leave. A successful, single businessman, he was amused to suddenly be a dad. He said, "I've never dealt with this before." Binan scolded, "Where were you, Daddy? I missed you." He played along, "Daddy was working. Now I'm back, but I need to earn money." "No, Mommy can support us, she's rich." He laughed awkwardly. After she slept, I said, "I'm so sorry for dragging you into this. Give me your account number. I'll pay for your time." "Pay? Why?" "For your trouble. Also, can you pretend to be her dad? Visit once a month, and I'll pay 10 million VND. Hire me as her dad?" "Yes. I can't keep lying." Her real father abandoned us when I was pregnant. He's a terrible man. We talked until 4 a.m., connecting deeply. He agreed to visit Binan, not for money but for her sake, urging me to tell her the truth eventually. The next morning, he returned. Binan leapt into his arms, calling him handsome daddy. She begged, "Take me out today." He cancelled a meeting to spend the day with her, touching me with his dedication. At an amusement park, we ate and shopped. By 2 p.m., eating ice cream by the lake, I dozed off. Binan scolded Hong Dong, "Don't call mommy miss, say darling." He laughed, "My bad." She made him hold my hand. His friend passed by, shocked, "Dong, what's this?" Binan chirped, "I'm Binan, daddy's daughter." His friend gaped, "You're married? When?" Dong fibbed, "It's complicated. We haven't had the wedding yet. You'll be invited." After they left, I teased, "Good liar." No choice. What now? Thanks for today. I'll pay 30 million for 2 days. Money again? I'm here because your story moved me, not for cash. I grew fond of Hong Dong, handsome, kind, and genuine. At home, I slept, leaving him with Binan. Exhausted, he dozed off. She led him to my room, where he collapsed on my bed. Waking at midnight, I felt a warm body, thinking it was Binan. Shocked to find Dong, I assumed the worst, grabbed a stick, but tripped, hitting my head. He woke, helping me, "You okay?" "That's a bad bump." "Why are you in my bed?" "Binan brought me here, I was too tired." I swear I didn't do anything. I hoped he was honest. He iced my head, joking, "Good thing it wasn't your mouth, or you'd lose your charm." I checked on Binan, and we slept on opposite sides of the bed. I dreamt of being a princess with a dashing prince, Dong. He said, "Will you come with me? I'll love and protect you." I replied, "I love you." We kissed passionately. Then, Gwyn snapped me awake. I was kissing Dong's neck in my sleep. Mortified, I apologized. He laughed, "You soaked my shirt. Kissing my throat, you're killing me." It was a dream. He kissed me, and despite resisting, I gave in. After 5 years of guarding my heart, I surrendered to passion. By morning, I ached but felt alive. He woke, teasing, "Want more?" "No way." Binan knocked, "Mommy, Daddy, wake up." He whispered, "Stay tonight?" I blushed, "What's that mean?" He took us to dinner, acting like a true husband and father. At the restaurant, I saw Hugh with a young woman. He greeted me, "Gwyn, long time no see. You good?" "Very. I remarried." "Where's your husband?" I pointed to Dong holding Binan, there, with our daughter. "After you left, I found a better man." "Your kid's that big? Was she mine when you were pregnant?" "No, I lied." I rejoined Dong, kissing him to show Hugh my past was behind me. Dong was my future. Hugh watched, regretful. His girlfriend asked, "Still love her?" "No, just an old friend." "That girl looks like you, especially the eyes." "Your daughter?" Hugh's regret grew, realizing he'd lost a woman who tolerated him like I did. Approaching, he asked, "Gwyn, is she my daughter?" I snapped, "No. She's nothing like you. You abandoned me, doubted her paternity, and demanded a DNA test. You have no right to claim her now." He pleaded, but I shut him down, "Never contact us again." Dong and I married, blessed by loved ones. He moved in, vowing to care for us as his family. We lived joyfully. Meanwhile, Hugh faced scandals, caught with an older woman, beaten by her family. His career tanked. Dong said, "Your ex is trending for all the wrong reasons." I laughed, "He's hopeless." "When will you tell Binan about her real dad?" "When she's older. We'll explain together. I'll love her like my own, always supporting you both. Thank you for loving us." He hugged me, "Thank you for giving me a family. Let's stay happy forever." "Absolutely." While we thrived, Hugh hit rock bottom, working odd jobs. I hoped he'd reform. If he does, I might let Binan know him. My story taught me, a wife's loyalty depends on her husband's love and respect. If he fails, he can't demand fidelity. Equality is key, Mutual respect builds a happy family. Men who stray while expecting loyal wives are delusional. Women have value too. Cherish your family, or you'll lose everything.